Hello guys, welcome to my daily makeup routine. I'm sorry I started without you. I had to restart my last video because it went way too long. But so far I put on my foundation. The foundation I use is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Enhancer, which is so great. It goes on so well. And no, I do not use a beauty blender because I don't find a need in it, you know. I don't find any sort of need for that beauty blender, you know. It's crazy stuff. I don't get it. So next I'm going to put on top the Stay Matte Primer. I'm just kidding. I was supposed to put that on before, but you know I didn't. So now we're going to do the nice baking part, which is my favorite part. Of course, while you're baking, I like to put it over top of my makeup bag area. I don't feel like panning the camera down, but you know, just so I don't get the powder all over the place, you know. So I'm just going to put it on my brush, tap a little bit off, and just apply. Perfect consistencies. I just need one a little more. I recommend you close your eye while you do it. Try not to breathe too much because you might actually breathe in the smoke fog or whatever it's called, the powder. And I'm using the NYX. I'll tell you the name of it in a second once I get the lid back on. I know it's NYX. It sticks real well. There's a little bit of fog, smoke in the air, powder in the air, but it's okay. Just a little bit. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but it's crazy stuff. It's really all over my bag now. Looks like dandruff, right? But it's okay. It's so worth it for the beautiful glow you get once you're done. Just look at that. Now, I have some other stuff that I usually use on a daily basis, which I have not grabbed for this video, but, so I'm just going to get up real quick. I'm so sorry. So sorry to be lost. But yeah, so the next step in my video is definitely going to be the highlight contour part, which is always the most fun part of my morning routine. I love this part. So we're going to start by getting our highlight, which the highlight that I like to use, gotta get this real quick, I don't want to make this video too long. So the highlight that I like to use is the Maybelline Fit Me Shine whatever. I got it at the drugstore. I got it at Rite Aid. So we're just gonna put this on. Sorry, there's a mirror over there, so if it looks like I'm looking away, I'm looking at the mirror. So we're just gonna put this on in a nice triangle shape. I like to put it in the triangle shape because it really, if you make it go all the way over, it really lifts up your cheekbones, you know? Really accentuates the stuff that God gave you. Then we're going to bring it down the bridge of the nose, then on the chin. Then I like to put it down here so it really accentuates your soon-to-come, what's it called? You know, contour. Then we're going to get another... We're going to get our bronzer, which is the same brand, just in a darker shade. It's the same exact product, just in a, where the heck is it? In a darker shade, there it is. Yeah, so I just want to take the darkest part and just put it under our cheekbones, and I like to take it all the way to the lip. People say you should only go to the corner of the eye, the outside of the eye, like here. I think it should just go all the way to the mouth. Like, you can do your makeup however you want, right? Then put it down the sides of your nose and really make it go in to make your nose real petite. And then across your forehead to make it smaller, which obviously I don't need because I have the smallest forehead, right? But like, some people need it, so I'm not one. So then you're gonna get your brush, and this is from a different brand. I don't know the name of it, but I'm gonna use it. So it's a different brush than the one I was using before. Now you're going to watch me blend out, which I know can be a really tedious process, but it's worth it in the end. It looks really nice. If you want to skip this, just skip through the video until you see me go like this. That means I'm done with it. That would just be an easy mark to find. So I'm just going to talk a little bit to get through this long process. I'm going to go back to my other brush that I was using before. This is an e.l.f. brush, of course. That's not working. I'm going to have to pull out the deadly beauty blender. That's only because this stuff can get a little tedious to blend out. It can take a bit of time, but with patience, it looks beautiful. And just want to let you know, none of my skin cells were hurt in the process of this. My skin is not killing or anything. It's just great. It's really not murdering any of my skin and not creating any blemishes. Okay. Now we're back. Now we're to the next step, which is one of my favorite parts, which is the eyebrows. So you're going to get your eyebrow pencil thingy. I like to use one of those ones that like goes out. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. There it is. That's a charger. I don't know where anything is going for this video. Yeah, this helps me a lot. That's why you should not do your makeup routine on your bed. So I'm just going to get a shade that's a little bit darker because it's the only other one I can find. It's eyeliner. Okay. This might work. So we're just going to take it and we're just going to put it on the brow. And you're just going to take it. I think this is eyebrow. Brow shaping, yes. And it's just really great stuff to get here. I prefer to make it look square here because I like it to line up with the top of the brow, of course. I have some bare areas here. And I like to go for a nice natural look every day. I'm sorry this video is really dragging on. I don't know if I could send videos this long, but I'm sorry that you guys have to watch this. You don't have to watch the whole thing, of course. But if you did watch it here, send a message saying Grace is the best. And I will be your friend. So now we are complete with the eyebrows, which is so beautiful. It's just a great outcome. I look like the girls on Instagram. Then the next step, I'm going to get my brush and I'm going to get my shadows. I'm using the Estee Lauder. Woo! Don't Estee Crowder. We're going to get the Estee Lauder cute little palette here. We're going to get this. We're going to get the lightest shade. And we're just going to put it on our lids all the way up to the brow. Now, this one doesn't have the most pigment, but it's a beautiful palette if you put the tediousness into it. Now, the good thing about drugstore items is that they're very cheap, but one of the little slight bad things is that they're not super great products all the time. Of course, this one is definitely showing its face once again. It's really coming up. It's just the light colors really don't show up too well. You just have to get a few extra brushes than the others. But definitely worth it compared to these high-priced ones, whatever you call them, you know. Then we're going to use this whole palette. We're going to get the pink, this beautiful rosy pink color. And we're just going to put it on the lid. And then we're going to get the darkest color on the side. And we're just going to take it on the crease to really accentuate your eyes. Then we're going to get another palette. Now this is the most expensive thing I own of all my makeups. So just don't judge me. I know I'm a drugstore kind of girl, but I'm going to pull out my MAC. And it has 2 eyeshadows. I don't know if this is for eyebrows or eyeshadow, but I am going to use it anyway. So we're going to get the color on the right, which is a beautiful color. And we're just going to fill in the crease a little more. We're going to take the color on the left, which is also a gorgeous color, which is a nice orange. And we're going to put it underneath the Then we are going to go to the last step, which is always the most exciting step, which is the eyeliner. So I'm getting the Infallible Mathematic. I don't know what brand this is, but it's great stuff. And we're just going to... I'm almost out. That's how good it is. We're just going to... Okay, I can't use this one. I'm all out, guys. So that was that's my favorite. So obviously it is because I use so much of it. But so we're gonna move on to we're gonna use a different type of eyeliner if I can find it. This video is really dragging on. Oh God, where is it? There it is. It's liquid. It's by a brand. It doesn't have anything written on it, but it looks like a mascara. But don't be fooled. It's a beautiful liquid eyeliner. So let's just look in the mirror and get this done. bottom looks completely gorgeous. And I just love how it makes my eyes like really big. My eyes are really small in real life, so it's nice to have big eyes sometimes. And it's just a nice look. I was really inspired by the lead singer of Green Day on my everyday eyeliner look. And it's just a really cute look here. Obviously you want it to dry before you touch it, or else it will smear. So we're good with the eyeliner, right? I just love this look. This is literally my everyday look. And I don't like throwing on mascara because that's just too much effort to take off, you know? I'm really into that lack of effort, you know? So we're gonna take this lipstick by Pure Color. I don't know. I think that's the name of the shade. We're just gonna put it on. And it's a beautiful shade. And one thing that I like to do is just connect these two sides, overline just a bit, to the point where it looks natural. You look slightly like Kylie Jenner, but to a good extent. You don't look fake, you know. So we're just gonna take it under. It's kind of slightly inspired by Miranda Sings. And it's really accentuated. So when you take selfies now, you'll be like one of the Jenners. And then we're going to take this lip liner. Just kidding, that stuff is all run down. And we're pretty much done here. So the last step is the most important, which is you're going to get your matte finish matte spray. And you're just going to, this is by NYX, you're going to spray it on. Drench it, honey, because you do not want this coming off. Sometimes I stay in the same makeup for multiple days. But I decided to restart today because I just want to show you guys my routine. But I try to keep it on for as long as possible until it all just comes off.